consumption basket. And what the effect of these means is that in these emerging what really matters is the credibility of the central bank. If a central bank can consistently hit its targets, this builds up its credibility, which in turn leads wage and price setters to set their own prices on the basis of the target the central bank has, and this actually makes it easier for the central bank to hit its targets. So what happens is if they can target something they consistently hit, this builds their credibility, which makes their job easier, which generally leads to better economic outcomes all around.
Decline in economic activity because monetary stimulus can't offset the negative. And what we found was that fiscal policy has a large and long-lasting effect on the current account. A 1% of GDP fiscal consolidation typically improves the current account by just over 0.5% of GDP within the first 2 years, and this improvement in the current account persists over the medium term. The improvement in the current account takes place not just because imports fall as a result of lower consumption and investment, but also we found that exports rise because the currency tends to weaken following a fiscal tightening. Looks at how fiscal policy affects the current account. And the reason what we have now is many countries tightening, but some countries are tightening fiscal policy by a substantial amount, and other countries are tightening by much less. And in this case, what matters is how much tightening a country is doing relative to the others. The net effect is lower global demand, but not much change in current accounts. So to the extent that additional measures are implemented, yes, that will help, that would contribute to reducing the US current account deficit. Obviously, the exact amount can't be fleshed out until we know all the details. Changes over the past 30 years in advanced economies. And we also by and large, fiscal policy plans within the Eurozone will contribute to reducing Eurozone imbalances.
Thanks, Abdul.
Balances in these other countries will help